Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an intuitive card reader and an empath as well, and sometimes a visionary whenever the guides bring it on. I'm here today to do something new, just for fun. We just released the March monthly readings not that long ago, and what I want to do now is I want to begin weekly readings so we can follow the month of March out through to see how things are unfolding. But what I'm going to do, because this is Sunday, and it is March 5th today, to do 12 readings in one day is impossible. So what I'm going to do is this reading will be for next week from the 13th followed through to the 19th, just until I can get ahead of the game a little bit and find my footing. So I'm not posting, same day. I'd like to post ahead of time so people can get as much advantage and anticipate what's coming at them that much sooner. So this is going to be the general weekly reading to begin with for the sign of Pisces. Happy birthday, Pisces, because it is their birthday month. Let's see here. It's going to be 7 cards. We'll see how that works. I don't want these readings going on for half an hour. I'm going to try to fly through them and get all the messages that I can get out of them. Okay, so I'd say that's it right there. That's a good one right there. All right. Very first card. We'll go through them and then we'll go back and read them. Or I will. The very first card that showed up for you on Monday, the 13th of March, is the World. And it's all about regeneration. That's for Monday. Card number 2, the 5 of Wands for Tuesday. It's all about completion, the 5 of Wands. There's 2. And the third card, 9 of Pentacles, all about gratitude. 9s are pretty good cards to get. And the money cards on top of it, wonderful. That was so Monday, Tuesday, that was Wednesday. Thursday, the High Priest, he's all about wisdom. Friday, the Magician, all about manifestation. Sixth day, which is the 18th, the Ace of Wands, it's all about growth. And the last card, the 19th of March, is the 6 of Wands. And what a way to end that week. It's all about success. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we can stir up. Ah, yes. The very, very, very first card. It's all about regeneration. It's the World. Oh, you know what I forgot to do is light my candle from intuitivecandles.com. I got my new reveal out of it, too. Day before yesterday. There we go. Go to intuitive.com. They're soy-based candles. They really do help with the intuitiveness. This scent here is called Fundy Breeze. Of course it is. I could have them make me a Bay of Fundy one too if I could afford it, but I can't. But anyway, there it is. It smells heavenly. I'll show you just what you get. They're high quality too. They're really nice. This was my pink rose quartz from the one before this. My very first one was the Aventurine Stone. Love it. Good for intuitiveness. And then my recent one from day before yesterday from this very candle is a Sunstone. And that's going to be my new pendulum if I can ever find the time to do the pendulum readings. So the very first card. Okay, let's see here. So life is being regenerated for some of you. Remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you in a personal way. Some of you are going to finally find the success that you've been working so hard for. There's celebrations coming up for some within the next week, probably going to fall into the weekend is what's going to happen. Some of you are also noticing and acknowledging that there's the end of a phase for you, a completion, something tied up, neatly folded, and put in its proper place. This could have to do with a job even, or a relationship landmark for some of you. Excuse me. Jeez. Some of you are going to have a chance of travel coming up in the next week, or you'll be planning for it. This could be spring break for some of you. The advice of this card is to celebrate what you have achieved. Now's the time to acknowledge it. Thank your spirit guides in the universe for what you have achieved. You would not have gotten as far as you have without them. Embrace any new opportunities coming your way. Some of you are going to be feeling really regenerized. That's what the regeneration's all about, re-energized. For those of you that have completed something and tied up the end of something, that's where the extra energy is going to come from. You're going to feel like, wow, I got through that. If I can do that, I can't wait to start something new. I can't wait to take this to the next level even. You may have some things on your mind as well. You're going to be full of energy and motivation. And some of you are going to be feeling like, wow, the world is my oyster right now. What a great way to start your week. Your keywords are success and completion, celebrations, beginnings, travel, motivation, and renewal. Wowzer, wowzer. That's for the 13th. Isn't that nice? So on Tuesday, on the 14th, the 5 of Wands, it's all about competition. This is all about practical things when we have the wands come up like this. Keywords are posturing and ego and pride. Some debates and some tests are laying in wait for some of you. And you're forming opinions about certain situations and people right now, which for some of you, Pisces, is almost out of character for you to be that way. Feeling maybe a little bit judgmental on some other people. You may be feeling communications on overload as well. You're getting slammed with more emails, more phone calls, more visits, more calls for help than maybe you normally would. And you just want to go, stop. I'm only one person. I can only do so much. The advice of this card is to become more of an observer at this time. Lord knows you're going to have enough on your plate to deal with. So try sitting back and just observing and not saying anything. Not attracting more attention to yourself than you need. Because when you do that, you're setting flame. You're setting flame to the campfire, and it's going to burn. And the wood's really. What I'm saying is if you say too much and make your presence too strong and too people are going to be drawn to you like flies, and you're going to be saying, what have I done? What have I done? I should have just kept quiet. Because people love you, and they respect you, and they want your help, in your opinion. You're going to be able to discern, though, by being quietly observing, you're going to be able to discern who needs your help for real, and who doesn't need your help. In the way of, you'll be able to see who's really, really working hard to try to help themselves, and they're having a lot of problems. Then there's those that figure, I'll let somebody else do all the work. I'll let somebody come in and help me, but I'm not going to work that. I'm not going to break a sweat when somebody else can do it for me. You're going to discern between those two kinds of people. Don't try to heal everyone right now. And you have to focus on yourself at this time as well. This is a card of completion. It's a card of tests. It's a card of being overwhelmed by others' opinions. In families, this card can show either demand, like usually it's demanding children is what it is. And you have to fight to be heard. That can be over just adult family members too, as well. This could be on the job as well. You're fighting to be heard. I hear somebody shouting a warning. I see somebody shouting a warning over a crowd of people, trying to give everybody a heads up. Something's about to happen. Almost like I'm hearing a fire drill of some kind. There's a big commotion, and the drill's about to go off, and you're yelling, grab your coats, grab your boots. This may not be just a drill. This may be the real deal. Everybody get ready. Once you hear the bell go off, the alarms go off. Isn't that a crazy thing to see? It might mean something to somebody out there. For the rest of you, this is trying to just be heard within your own family, your own little world. You're feeling kind of nudged off to the side. Some of you are pushed off to the side, like you're thinking to yourself, what am I? Just chopped liver? Does my opinion not count? I have something to say here, and I think what I have to say is of value and importance. You're going to be feeling a little miffed about that and pushed off to the side. Communications are busy right now, as I said, an overload. And don't get pulled into too many different directions at once. Your next card, it was Monday, Tuesday. There's Wednesday. It's a Nine of Pentacles. It's all about gratitude and crossroads as well. So some of you are going to be at a crossroads on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It can a decision to be made about all days, hump day. That's almost funny. Decisions are going to have to be made. Some of you are going to have to face that. Decisions over money, decisions over creative projects, making changes within the home as well, I'm feeling. Devote time and energy to your interest in home and appreciate all good things that are in your life right now. Your keywords are luxury, leisure, home, abundance, independence, and extreme generosity. Leisure, luxury, indulgence in your garden or in your home. Some of you are going to be laying out. Maybe you're able to turn the soil. It's thawed out enough. Sorry about the frog in the throat. I just can't seem to get rid of it. Yes, and some you're going to be making some improvements on yourself as well. A fresh look. Spring is upon us, and everybody wants fresh and new, refreshed. And some of you are going, I need a new haircut. I may need a new color. I need a new wardrobe. I want some spring colors. I want some pinks and some soft blues and some soft, strong yellows, mint greens. These are all colors of spring. Make your space comfortable and relaxed, and others will feel the effort that you've put in as well. Thursday is the High Priest, and he's all about wisdom. Keywords with this card are education and traditional beliefs, ceremonies, unities, marriages, virtues and authorities, values and authority. Some of you are going to be hearing new engagements. Some of you are going to be receiving invitations to weddings this summer. Some of you are going to receive invitations to the birth date for a Jewish child, for the males coming into that age. Bar mitzvah. I'm not Jewish. I couldn't remember the word. Somebody's going to be invited to a bar mitzvah as well. The advice of this card is to listen to your inner wisdom right now, and it will guide you to new educational paths, new beliefs, or a new teacher. Somebody you may start looking up to. Some of you have found your mentor in life. This guy, when he shows up, he stands between the realm and the portal of human man here on earth and the other dimension, the spiritual world. He has a foot in each one. He's very, very wise because he knows all and he sees all. But you know what? He's going to come into your life for just a brief moment of time and stretch his hand out as he is here and offering you some wisdom and offering you help. This can be an energy, but this can also be an actual person that's going to come into your life, and they could be there already, as a matter of fact. He's also here to represent the unity of people, usually two people, the unity of two. But some of you are feeling restrictions due to others' traditional beliefs. It just could be a coming together of the many colors of life and humans, the many facets of how we live our lives and how we honor our own traditions and the way things are done. And some of you may be feeling a little restricted by that. You'll have to find your way around it. Sorry about that. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday, the magician. I like this guy. He's all about manifestation. And I always point this out. Look at the table in front of him and look at his hand. He's telling you whatever you want to do on Friday, you have all the tools for success here, and he's offering them to you. And he's asking you as well, what is it you think you can make happen? What is it you think you're capable of? If I give you the tools and I guide you in that direction, do you think you can do more than what you're capable of? Do you need these tools? Or will you turn your back on these tools and say, I can do this on my own. I don't need special help. Yes, you do. That's why he's here. He's definitely here for that reason. This is an inward look. I'm hearing an inward look to see what kind of stuff you're made of. And some of you may learn and be overjoyed and tickled pink. And you'll be saying to yourself, I never knew I could do that. For some of you, it's been a real crazy week. For those of you that work, for those of you that have things going on at home, it's been overwhelmingly crazy. Communication overload, big time, Pisces. And it's been busy. And you could be saying to yourself, I didn't think I could handle a crazy week like that. I didn't think I could complete what I had started. I had stuff to get done that couldn't be ignored, and I somehow managed to jumble everything. How did I ever do that? You're going to be quite pleased with yourself, and some of you are going to be feeling like, wow, if I did that, And I wasn't even at myself at 100%, and I still managed to pull it off. What am I really capable of? That's why these tools are here, to pull you through in case you need them. You're going to be full of creative juice, the flow of life. You're going to be feeling the flow of life. General reading, remember. You're going to be feeling energized and upbeat. And when this card appears, communications are wide open and they speed up as well. Oy vey. Communications, they seems to be highlighted during the week of the 13th to the 19th. The advice of this card is the time is now. You can take action and you will find success. Most of you are going to find success. There's going to be a few of you are going to be frustrated and feel like you're trying to run in one spot on mud. It's slippery and you can't get your traction from under you. You're your own worst enemy is what I'm hearing. You got to sit down, take a deep breath, and walk away. Walk away from whatever it is that's frustrating you to no end, and it should be all good. Your keywords are new enterprises, communications, energy, moving for some, travel, and a lot of support out there for you. Your next card, and this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This is for Saturday, the 18th. The Ace of Wands, it's all about growth. And I need to pull my book on this one. I like it. Aces are good. They're really, really, really good. Hold on, guys. One moment. And we want the ace, and it's right here. It is. So when the ace appears, you're crowned with success under the influence of this creative ace. As new projects, work, ideas, and travel plans take off, you're able to communicate very well now. So to share your vision and persuade others to get on side with you. If you've been wondering if your plans will succeed, this card is here to tell you, oh yeah, it's all on your side. It's all good. Listening to your intuition will also strengthen your spiritual beliefs. An additional meaning for this card for a few of you, general reading, is fertility. But fertility doesn't cover just the birth of the baby or conception. Fertility means growth in your life in any way, shape, and form. A beginning, a new journey, a new adventure for some. Some of you are ending journeys and ending projects, and you've been just chomping at the bit to get this under your belt so you can take that big leap to the next step. Usually within a job. Something that doesn't mean work outside with the boss, employees. It could be a job at home, something that you've been working on, and you're just so happy to get through this and get it finished so you can move on to the next thing. You've been looking forward to the next thing. The advice of this card: step into your power, invent, talk, and create. Whatever you say now will be extremely well received by those around you, by the powers that be, by those that really matter. Your keywords for this day on Saturday are beginnings and intuition, adventures, ideas, creativity, and again, fertility. Your very last card in this weekly reading, and this is on Sunday, the 19th. It's the Six of Wands, and it's all about success. This has been a good reading for you, Pisces. This card brings brilliant success after hard work. Others are going to be drawn to your light as well. You're lit right up like a Christmas tree. You're lit up like the North Star. You're lit up like Venus, for crying out loud, in a black velvet sky. You're really beaming. There's a new energy coming over you, Pisces. I think spring has a lot to do with this as well. Some of you have been going through the motions all winter long, and now spring's here, baby, and let's look out for going. You're going to explode with energy. It's just great. This is I'm feeling the heat off this last card here. Some of you that are in the workforce, you may receive some special attention due to the work that you have done and completed. It may not stay private either. It may go a little public. If you have a newsletter at work, you could be on the front page and getting a slap in the back and a lot of handshakes and a lot of way to go and thumbs up for something that you've done at work that maybe no one's ever done before, and it's worked out to be a really, really great thing. Some of you are going to meet a new romance that's coming into the picture and on the horizon. Some of you will be receiving a proposal of marriage or placing out a proposal of marriage as well. The advice is don't hold back. This is your time to shine, and you certainly, Pisces, deserve success. Keywords are victory, education, awards, love, proposals, strength, and ceremony. And that, you guys are like my virgins. The very first weekly reading in a long time. I did them in the beginning, but I've been away from them for 7 or 8 months, and so you guys are like, breaking me in here to get this through. So I hope that this reading resonated with a lot of you. If you find that you like the reading, you'd like to have a private reading meant just for you. Information for that's found down below in the video, the description or the more area. For those of you new to YouTube, if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, we're wide open. The subscribe button right there. Right there beneath the video window. Click it. You'll be notified every time Bay of Fundy Fortunes post anything new, usually through your email notifications or Google or even on YouTube. You can be notified as well. Also, I'd like to thank my current subscribers. We're building up a big base, and I never say what my numbers are. It's private for me, maybe down the road, but I'm turning on today for the days out. The counter will be turning up another new number with 3 zeros following it. So yeah, I'm a thousandaire a few times over, let's put it that way. But it's turning, the counter's turning before the day's over today. I'm only like 4 away from the new number for Bay of Fundy's Fortunes, growing by leaps and bounds, but not too fast and certainly not too slow. I love the pace. Also, thank you all for all your thumbs up and your thumbs down. I got big shoulders I can take, and you don't have to like the readings. I'd like to thank you for your shares. I do see a lot of you share, and your comments especially. I always respond to comments. So Bay of Fundy Fortunes, you can find us on you can find me on Twitter, on Blogspot, on Google, and under Bay of Fundy Fortunes group on Facebook as well. Please join us there. You're more than welcome. We sometimes do a lot that's been quite active lately. So, and I'm trying to give away, put up some free pendulum readings when I find the time. I like to give a 24-hour heads up, and that's the problem, finding out what's coming up in the next 24 hours for me to have the quiet and the peace and the atmosphere to do them in. Mwah. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this. And if y'all looking for me, you can find me either right here or right down there on the beach, because I'm always sitting here and I'm waiting on the next high tide. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you soon, I hope. Bye-bye.